What up, you awesome sauce hackers? It's your boy, the humble hacker from Chi-Town, Shy Ronin, back with another walkthrough today. Today, we shall call upon Devel. No, sorry, we don't roll like that. We're going to be looking at the HacktheBox machine, Devel. Nope, stop doing that. Messing with the spirits. Homie, don't play that. On this box, we're going to be exploiting an IIS server via FTP. After that, to escalate our privileges, we'll be using Metasploit as we utilize the exploit suggester module that will take the system info from the target, test them against other exploits designed for that machine to see if it's vulnerable, and it will print out what succeeded. So the process is, once we get our initial interpreter session, we'll put it in the background, load the exploit suggester, run it, then test the available exploits it gives us. Hopefully I explained it okay. And we don't call Lucifer in the process. Unless it's the one from a Netflix series, because that show is awesome sauce. Yeah! I don't know why I did that. Don't ask. But also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe buttons for more weekly content. Weapons ready? Let's get it. Alright, then everybody ready? Let's get it. Alrighty. Let's start off with our normal scan, which is for Nmap. So we're going to go Nmap SC. You know what? We're going to go Missy Elliott. Flip it and reverse it. And we're going to go SV this time for enumerating versions. SC for the save script. OA for output all formats. And Devel. Next, we're going to go ahead and put in our IP address, which is this right here. That is a space that it needs. And we're going to run this. Since I already ran it, don't need to run it again. Let's go ahead and cat this out. And we see we have two ports open. We have port 80 and we have port 21. And it looks like port 21 does allow for anonymous login. So let us check this out here. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Paste that. And looks like we get nada. All right, so let us check out the FTP portion of it and log in. Since we can log in anonymously, that is what we will be doing. No route to host. That's because that is the wrong flapjacking IP address there. For shame, dang it. Correct one, excuse me, is going to be this one here. FTP, not FTP. There we go. Anonymous with no password, and we are successfully logged in. So let us take a peek at what is listed here. Normal pages, welcome pages that are going to be default. And since we cannot get a page from this IP address, let's try this secondary method. What we're going to do next is attempt to upload a reverse shell here. Now, since this is running Microsoft IIS, let us go back and so I can show you what I'm talking about here. Since this is running Microsoft IIS, the file type that it's going to be having is going to be ASP or ASPX, HTML or HTM. So seeing as though that ASPX is going to be the primary file extension, or ASP, we're going to use MSF Venom in order to create a payload that is going to be in the ASPX format. So we're going to start that up by typing in MSF Venom. There we go, spelled that correctly. Specifying our payload here, so we're going to go -P, and we're going to use Windows Meterpreter, and then reverse TCP right there. And we're going to specify our L host, L port, format, not in capitals. Format is going to be as ASPX, output.aspx. Now, guess I left them blank, so we can fill them in now. Actually, I'm going to do a little trick here and put this as port 4445. Let's check out our IP address, which is here. Highlight that. Put that right there. And we're going to run it. Wait for this to generate here. Hopefully it does not take long. I did this video literally like 8 times because this flapjacking thing just would not stop freezing. I probably could have finished like half of Hamilton dealing with the annoyance that I was getting from this thing. And invalid payload. Maybe, just maybe, we remove the slash. You live and you learn. So let's go ahead and wait for this thing to go ahead and populate now. There we go. There we go. Woohoo! All right. And let us have fun with this new file here. Let's go ahead and clear this out. And we're going to go FTP again to this target. Copy that. Paste that. Gonna go Bobby Valentino, anonymous. Hit enter there. And the command that we're gonna enter into to upload this is gonna be the put command. So we're gonna go and type in put shell.aspx. And we see it's successfully been transferred there. Now, next up, seeing as though that this is a Meterpreter payload that we're using, we're gonna go over to Metasploit and start that bad boy up with the RSDB run DNC and wait for this to start as it's telling us that it is starting the database. And we're going to wait for this one to load up, which it is, which it should load about now. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna go and search for the listener that we're gonna be using in Metasploit is gonna be the multi-handler. Multi-handler, we're gonna search for that. Multi-handler has an L in it. That is correct. And it is also listed as number 6. We're gonna go ahead and use 6. And we see that the payload was configured as generic shell reverse TCP. Do we need that? And will we be using that? The answer will be HE double hockey sticks. Nah. I'm going to go ahead and copy this payload right there. Going to go ahead set the payload. Here, we see that it's set. Now, once we hit up options, it should say that. Yes, indeedy do it does. I'm going to go set our L host here as tunnel 0 for our VPN tunnel. And then we're going to run this right here. So that, as we can see here, that's running in the background. And boom, picked it up. The show that we just had up here. And now we navigate it over to the page and it loaded. Fantabuloso. All right. So, now that we have that, let us actually hang on, because I think this was from my last video. Let's fix that. Let's fix that, okay? Let's do something different here. Let's make this again, just so we can get a better visual of what it is. Sorry, sounds like it feels like that I may have like cheated you, and I don't want to do that. So let's make another one. List this as shell1.aspx. And everything's going to be exactly the same. And let's run it this way. So we're still connected via the FTP server here. So we're going to go ahead and put shell1.aspx instead. Remote server says close connection, crap in your hat. And we're going to go connect again. Bobby Valentino. Logged in. And we're going to put shell1 ASPX in here instead. Now, we are going to run this again. And this time, we're going to go take our IP address, keep an eye on that corner right here. Okay, I'm going to do that. And we're going to do shell1.aspx, hit enter, and patiently wait. Wait, did I put that in there? Yeah, I did. I did put that in there. Hang on. Shell1.aspx. Okay. Shell1.aspx. Go ahead and run this again. Okay, doesn't look like it wants to. Let's go back to just shell. Oh, duh. Hang on one second. I think it's totally spaced it. Sincerely apologize. We set this to port 4445. That is why this is not working. You live and you learn. So let's set that, right? Run that. Have this right there. Pop up right here. Go over her. Test that one like right there. Hit enter like this right here. And boom! As we can see, interpreter session has opened. Now, let's go through our normal enumeration. Sorry, I have a stutter. Get UID. We are web. And since we can't run get system, we can run get privs. Just to see what all we can and can't do. Actually, this shows that what all we can do. So retract that last statement there. All right. So this is all the things that we can do. Since we don't have anything currently, we don't have system. Sorry, stutter again. We're gonna go put this in the background. Okay. Put this in the background with the D, not a S or a F, and we're gonna search for suggester, also known as the post multi-recon local underscore exploit underscore suggester. And we're going to go ahead and use that by use 0 options so we can all see them. Options so we can all see them. There we go. Now this, we're going to set the session, which is right here, and the session that we have is 2. So we're going to go set session 2, and we're going to exploit that. So this is going to run, and what this is going to do is going to, as this line says, collecting local exploits for x86 Windows. It's going to be taking the system information that it's going to be gathering from our session number 2, and then comparing that with exploits that match this system altogether. Then it's going to print out a list of everything that matches this system that we can use as an additional exploit to escalate our privileges. Hopefully I explained that correctly. If not, my sincerest of apologies. So while we're waiting on this here, which is something I don't want to do, I just lost my train of thought. Fantastic. Sorry, I've just been hurt by what happened to Cyberpunk 2077. Not the consistent crashes, but the fact that they got hacked, and now I don't think I want to play that game anymore. Gonna have to stay away from that like the devil. Not today, Satan. Won't be on my PlayStation 4 today, since nobody can find a 5. I might do more Assassin's Creed Valhalla again, but actually, I got Hitman 3, and I think that's going to be a little bit more fun to play. And we have exploits popping up. Yay! We have a lot here. Let's go ahead and do a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, actually, it was just 12. I don't know why I kept counting like that. All right, so we have some exploits here. Let us start with this one. That looks like it's Event Viewer. So we're going to go ahead and use that. All right, options. Set the session as 2, set the L host as tunnel 0, and run the exploit. Crap in a hat. No access. Not in admin's group. Fiddle faddle, dibble dabble. Let's try this next one here. This Kitrapod. I don't even want to know what that is. So we're going to go ahead and select that right there. And check out our options. Set the session as 2. Set the L host as tunnel 0. Tunnel 0. There we go. And run the exploit. And look at that. Launching Notepad process 3648 launched, and it's doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it says Meterpreter 3 session open. Awesome sauce. And then let's take a peek at what we are and what we can do here. Get UID. Whoa, clutch my pearls. We are system. All right. Now that we got that, let's go ahead and print our working directory, see where we're at here. I don't want to be in that folder. I don't want to be in that folder either. And let's see what directory we're in now. I don't want to be in that folder either. So let's see what folder we're in now. C folder, exactly where we want to be at. We're going to go ahead and jump into the shell. The shell has 2 L's in it. All right. See where we're at here. We're going to go to the users folder. And we're going to see what we have here. We have 2. We have administrator and Babis. Who would name themselves Babis is beyond me. Okay, let's keep going. And Babis with the I, not a U. Check out the desktop here. Ooh, look at that. User.txt.txt. Huh. Could this be our flag here? Let's try it out. What command do we use in order to read these again? Type. Dang right. We're going to go ahead and type user, not uset, user.txt.txt, and press the enter key. Oh, nope. Not doing that because that's cheating. That's showing you that key, and I ain't doing that. So we're going to go back again. Leave Babis alone. Go to our administrator folder, see what's in here. Navigate to our desktop. We have a root.txt. Let's see what might be in that. Nope, not doing that either. So we have both of our flag files here. We have the root.txt and we have the user. And we have owned this box. So this one is pretty quick. And now it was, after all the freaking hurdles that I had to go through previously. My apologies for that. And looks like that we are done. I had a great time doing this. Hope you guys enjoy it. And I will see you next week. Deuces.